Damn it. Where's the remote? So I don't touch all the way. Okay. I'm back. Jesus Christ, that was like a fluffle. Let me make sure. All right, it's back up and running. That wasn't supposed to happen. I'm gonna figure this shit out one day. And all these can go on the left. Hey. Sorry about those technical difficulties. I'm gonna figure this out one day. One of these days I'm gonna get good at it. Let's see. All these can go over here. Yeah. Patience, time, and things I don't typically have a lot of, but we were going to work on it. So now that we're back, our goal for the day, again, is to run all of these through the planer. We have 3 different thicknesses. We have all the ones that we glued up. We have the stack of boards that we resawn. These are a little bit narrower or thinner than the other ones. So I need to start with my thickest boards and kind of keep planning down until we get to the narrower ones. And then we get everything to a uniform thickness. It's the goal. So I'm going to clear off the bench. Say 30 pieces. No, it's 10 doors. Each of them are 5-panel doors. So a total of 50 panels. God damn it. Somebody's calling me now. A total of 50 panels. And I have the camera so high I can't reach it. There we go. Total of 50 panels. And again, a lot of these panels are long enough to where I can get 2 of them out of each one. So it's probably about 40 pieces, 35 pieces, give or take. You know, spread around throughout everything I have stacked over here. Because some of these are shorter. Some of them are about 4 foot long, so I can get 2 pieces out of each one. So what I need to do now is determine what my thickest piece is, set my planer to that thickness, which should be, because I got lucky, and what I ideally wanted when I started this project, most of my panels are about 10 inches. Ideally, I could have grabbed a bunch of 1x12s and not needed, yes, I am back. And yeah, ideally, I could have got away with this project if I could have got a bunch of 1x12s. Looks about my height. You're not that short. And yeah, these are like 10 and a half, 11 inches. So I can actually get 1 panel out of this board with no glue ups. But the rest of the boards I had to make for all my panels, they all had to be glued up with these splines. So some of these have been jointed and everything else. I think my thickest boards would be these ones that haven't been glued up because they had no milling done to them because they're over 12 inches. So we're going to start running things through the planer, probably starting with these thicker boards. The goal for that is, because again, these won't fit through my joiner, I'm going to actually run them with the cup side up take light skin passes to kind of flatten off the top edge. Then I'll be able to flip these over and get the other side nice and flat. So we're going to start with these because, again, I imagine these will be the thickest boards. But yeah, let me actually confirm that before I get too comfortable running these. These are 0.97. 0.95. My glue ups are 0.84, 0.7, 0.91. So actually, I might be able to start running those as soon as I start feeding these through. So, conveniently, I might be running everything through, then lowering the planer. But yeah, let's figure out a height first. And I also just emptied my dust bag. If I am lucky, this whole process won't need a change. I don't believe it, but I can always hope. Let's start about there on thickness. I'm gonna grab my headset. It's the perfect height. Over there. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're building doors. I say either this stream or next stream, we should be putting together our first doors. We have a total of 10 to do. And no problem. How you doing, boss man? It's going pretty good. The goal is to try to put some doors together today. We're currently working on all the panels. We have everything else glued up. All we have to do is plane them down to their proper thickness. Hope you're having a great Friday as well. Yeah, they look pretty good when the glare isn't fucking them up. These are solid ash boards. Well, some of them are solid. The rest of them are my glue ups. I have some also. Couldn't get a bunch of 1x12s for this project. So do you think your glue would be together completely today? If I get lucky, I might be able to put together one or two on this stream. But again, that's if I get lucky. Maybe later tonight I can glue up a couple. But yeah, again, I couldn't get a bunch of 1x12s for this project. So I had to get a bunch of 1x6s and glue them together. I don't have a domino, so I ran a dado and put in my own splines. It serves a couple different purposes. One of them being if your panels ever separate right at your glue line, you won't be able to see all the way through your panels. And yes, I think it's been pretty steady progress. I won't say fast, definitely steady though. That one didn't cut. I might run two more of these through. But I think in general, these are probably gonna be good to go through on the next round of passes. So I'll probably keep going with this stack and then start the glue up stack afterwards. Probably also been a little unfair to my machine. I don't have a helical head in there, and I treat it like it's a giant industrial planer. Yes, definitely true enough. There is only one speed. You can't go faster than what you can do, and you can't go faster than what your tools will allow. But you can't push your planer to its limits. I have two sets of really sharp blades. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna take 8-inch passes, but I might give it attempts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think by the end of the year, I'm going to land a cartwheel for you guys online. So stay tuned for that. I'll try to break it 4 or 5 times before I think I'm doing too much. And ma'am, are you flirting? heard that before. I've got Kevin Hart a few times. I've never got I've got Kevin Hart a few times. I make a call with Kevin Hart and I feel like I missed a whole important conversation. That doesn't matter. I'll chat that. and it was not anymore. I'm on the backside. That's the plate. That's you must share some bad stories. We made super calls. Never had to worry about those things. I'm like 6'9", so something like that. Last time I Too hard. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I was trying to do a little too much. I see I missed a few chats. What I missed so far? Oh yeah, the DeWalt planer is freaking amazing. I do wish I had the helical head version. I plan to actually upgrade to probably either the Oliver, because it goes on a 240 volt and it comes with a true helical head, and it's a true 15-inch wide planer. This DeWalt is a 13. And I have the ceiling fan. I do have like a green Ryobi fan that's underneath my bench, but I kind of just thug it out. Yeah, I actually do feel like taking a short. I feel like I probably need to dump this. Yeah, the dust separator is about full, so I do need to change that out. That's not dust separator, but dust collector. It's about full, so that needs to get changed out to a new bag. And it's about time for a smoke break. As of right now, we have, let's see, what's 0.69? That's like just under 3/4. So we have pretty much everything. Well, these two and that stack up there is to about, well, a little under 3/4. These are almost to 3/4. Once I run through, they'll be at 3/4. These will be able to start going through the planer next. I'm gonna run through that stack and then go through this stack, crank it down one more time. Then I should be feeding all my boards through. And again, the goal is to get down to, I think it's 3/8. Where's one of my test pieces at? I don't think I had one up here. This being an interior door, the dado for the panel isn't super large. I think it's like 3/8. Exterior doors on panels are typically like 3/4 to 5/8. Well, 5/8 to 3/4. In this case, yeah, we're looking at 3/8-inch panels. So about halfway there as far as turning all this valuable wood into sawdust. I really wish I had the ability to resaw a lot of these boards. I would love a giant bandsaw. One, it'll take a lot more time though to actually resaw all of this, but turning all of it to sawdust is almost like a waste. Like again, for the doors, I had to use 8/4 material. The door's like 1 3/8, so it's like 7/8 of wood. And like with 8/4 material, you're probably doing like 2 1/8, almost 2, a little more than 2 inches. So all that got turned to sawdust. 5/8 of an inch of material just gone to sawdust, and these were 4/4, and they're going down to 3/8. So again, I'm turning a lot of it to sawdust. I do have a lot of strips though. Part of my scrap wood condition. I don't really know exactly where all those are going to go, but at least I didn't waste all of it. All of it's not sawdust. Those are going to become something useful. I hate dumping on a dust collector bag. I really cannot wait till the dust collector in the back eventually will be going on this wall right here. Then I'm going to end up doing a duct branch up and over, probably dropping it down right here by the table saw, or on the other side of the table saw, routing it to the router, then probably running a branch toward the front of the shop to the bandsaw and drill press, and one probably over here for the miter saw and radial arm saw, which I finally got fixed. This thing has been broken for like 2 years. My brother came in and put a new switch on it, and now I have a radial arm saw, but it's currently being used to hold a bunch of junk. Future shop plans once this project is finally done and out of the garage, probably like 2 or 3 weeks from now. So what is everybody else getting into this lovely Friday? You like Christmas tree ornaments? Are you pressing molds? That's actually a pretty cool use of sawdust. I saw one guy. They said they make fire starter blocks, so they'll press it into like a tin can with a bunch of candle wax they melt down. Then they'll cut it up to sections so they can have like little fire starter blocks for their fire pit. And I was like, man, I could do that too, but I'm literally producing like 42-gallon bags of sawdust. Um, I would have a lot of fire starter blocks. And this is currently, I think, candy cane, gelato 47, and high octane. Cheers. And I got you probably either later tonight or tomorrow. And then when I leave out of here for the stream, I do need to go back to Home Depot. I need to go grab a check from one of my clients. Yeah, yeah. You know, it's a combination of the smoke and the sawdust. Combination of both. I probably should have had the air cleaner running. Oh yeah, that's actually just the blood. Yeah. Oh, I really don't feel like dumping that dust back though. It's like what I hate the most. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's never the weed that's making you cough. It's always the sawdust. But that mold idea though, so like you have like a bunch of little star molds and you're just pressing all your sawdust Christmas on it ornaments. Again, I thought about that fire starter thing, and if I had my own garden, I'd probably keep the sawdust. If I had my own chickens, I'd probably keep the sawdust. But yeah, like I can't think of anything to do with this. Why again, I'm glad I have my buddy. I actually need to call him. I normally call him when I get around to like 3 bags of sawdust. I think I'm currently at like 8, 9. He came and collected everything I had before I started this project, and I am currently at like 8 or 9 bags. So definitely turned a lot of this into sawdust. Then you just freehand shaping it with like glue and sawdust, pressing it together until it sticks, and then you just free carving it to ornaments. Oh yeah, see mechanics. That's also a good thing. My dad works on cars, so like whenever we have oil spills, yeah, I do keep a little bit of sawdust on hand for that, and I keep some for like starting my fire pit. But I typically will just go over to my hand tool bench and make a few, shavings with the hand plane, and then take that to start my fire pit. Yeah, yeah, mostly just have the sawdust. I would recommend it. Yeah, like just they said, going to go find a mechanic or anybody with chickens, they will love you. They're a great way to get rid of all your sawdust. Because trying to find a creative way to do it, you might spend more time trying to get rid of it than just throwing it away. But again, with the amount that I produce, I'll fill up my trash cans pretty quick, kind of toss them all in there. Again, if I had the time to actually garden, I'd probably do that. Especially again if I had chickens or other animals that actually used it for bedding. And yeah, you could keep all the really cool species like the walnut and whatnot. But again, for me, I kind of plain stuff as it comes to the shop. So like it might be walnut for like a week, but then next thing you know, it's mixed in with some pine, some ash, some oak, and now I just have a bunch of like swirly mixed sawdust in there. So I get rid of all of it just to check before you do. I have to continue to be productive. I don't want to stop. I need to get all these planed down to their 3/8 thickness and get this door put together. At least one of them. I greatly appreciate you keeping the chat motivated while I try to stay motivated myself. Yeah, see, I need to come up with a line of products that I can just batch out. Because cutting boards are typically what I do, just because I can't think of anything that's not a rectangle. So one of these days, I'm gonna find a product that I love to batch out, and then what I do with all my scraps will probably be that. But until then, I don't really have an idea. All right. Excuse me. I got a bunch of text. I kind of want to check them, but the last time I tried to check my messages during the stream, I fucked it up. So I'm not going to touch my phone. It's too dangerous. And let me try to keep track. I've planed those two. I have to plane the rest of that stack. Then put them all over there. Then I plane all of these. Yes. Oh, I gotta dump this first. Fuck. Completely forgot. Cannot wait to have a giant trash can hooked up to the bottom of this. Makes this process so much easier. But I am being pretty responsible, not letting it completely overflow to where it's a problem later. Just got to remember to check it. All right, I'll put this bag outside. I can keep going. Yes, we are. We're probably about halfway through the planing process. question. I'll probably come back and look at it in a second. Would you guys rather be on the other end of the planer, looking at the boards coming out, or back here where you guys are? I probably can roll up that screen and put you guys outside if y'all think that would be a better view. And no, I didn't end up burning more wood. My my blue trash can is still back there in full. And again, I have this whole pile of scraps over here on this side that technically need to go into the fire pit, but they won't because they're not trash. They have value. These panels are going to look good, though. A closer angle. Let's see, I wonder if I could do it. How would it look if I don't open the door and just put you guys at the very back? Let's see if I just put you guys. So what time is it? Where's my battery at, too? I want to lose track. I'm at 50. So if I stand it up back here, it might be better to put it outside the door. Wish I had something else taller to put it on back here. And I think if it's back here, it doesn't bump into anything. And none of my boards are long enough to hit the camera. So we'll try this for a little bit, and y'all let me know if I should move it back. That should be good. Because yeah, none of the boards we're not playing anything long. Appreciate you, boss man. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, pretty much. Kind of stuck in here until I finish. I got like 10 doors I gotta finish. I got a job in Richmond. I just had a job today. A client wants me to do some barn doors for him. I'm currently building 10 doors, and I have like 2 other invoices and videos to edit, so I practically live in here. right. We're just over a half inch. Not sure how that catches in the camera, but we're just over a half inch. So we should have, again, about an eighth inch to go. So 2 passes. Well, after this run, we got to run all these, and then should be about 2 more passes, and we should be at our finished dimensions, unless I fuck up and overshoot it. So hopefully, next 2 passes, this process will be done, and I can rip and cut these to the final dimensions, and hopefully test fit a door today. Fingers crossed. Probably won't do the glue up today on the stream, because whenever I go into glue ups, I kind of want to be mentally ready for it, and I think that'll be like toward the very end of the stream, and that'll just be setting me up to screw something up. Whew. Definitely making progress. Excuse me. And this bag is like almost full again. I'm hoping I can finish this up without having to dump that again, but I probably will need to change it one more time. actually dump this again. With me having to dump my dust collector, I'm hoping this is the last time for this project. But again, I'm probably looking at like 2 more passes on all these boards, plus probably jointing the edge and some of these panels. I might be dumping it one more time. The goal is to stop it before it gets too full. Let me open up the garage again so I can set this outside. Yeah, I definitely am making a ton of it. But just today, that would be the 3rd bag made. And there's like another 5 or 6 inside of my tent. And then I pulled 4 into my secondary tent over there. So definitely a ton of sawdust. Again, hopefully this is the last dump for this build. Hopefully. Because when my buddy comes, he normally comes like a little SUV, but considering how many bags I have for him, he might need something a little bit bigger. I might end up honestly having to deliver all this to him, which I don't want to do. The whole point of me giving him sawdust is for him to take care of it without me having to do anything. And he lives like all the way borderline North Carolina. It's not a super far drive, but at that point, I might as well just go ride to a dumpster and piss off somebody at an apartment complex. All right. Also, you can buy the bags that actually fit your dust collector. But again, me being a general contractor, I have a ton of these black contractor bags. So being a little bit oversized isn't really a big deal to me. And not being able to see directly inside the bag for its contents. It does cause me to sometimes ignore it and let it get a little too full. But for the most part, this is just more cost effective for me because I already buy these bags. And that's too loose. All right. Let me close this garage door again and we'll pick back up. No, I don't have hoodies, but I do have shirts, bottle openers and stuff. But I don't really have like a merch store or anything where I actually actively sell stuff. I haven't even thought about trying to set up one, honestly. Oops. That welder is really close to the garage door. Thank God that didn't go bad. Gotta pay attention before I close that. But yeah, no merch or anything made up yet. Not like, professionally. So, well, I do have professional made shirts and stuff, but nothing like that I'm actively selling off or anything. But if I saw a need for it, I guess I'll have to figure that out. And the best way to help me, as far as my channel, uh, probably takes a little bit more effort. I need watch time hours. I'm in the process of getting monetized. So I know some of my older videos are a little rough. You go back and watch all those and help me gain watch time hours, the long format videos specifically. That's what I'm kind of aiming for. That would help out a lot. Like, share the videos. You can check out my other pages, meaning TikTok and Instagram. But other than that, I'm on a slow grind right now before I get monetized. So there's not really much else you guys can do for me. Huh?
Hi. What's up, Jack?
What's up? Huh?
Let me grab some real quick.
Okay, you good.
Good, Jack.
Cousin and then we're walking in.
Let me grab some. You grab?
Oh, it's in the bathroom.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
All right, we're about to pick back up. We just changed the bag out, and if I can remember correctly, all of these were ran at that current thickness. So we're gonna do another crank and a half, and then see what I gets as far as thickness. Again, we're aiming for about 3/8. This pass should get us pretty close. It should be one more pass after that, either a light or a heavy one, and we should be dialed into our proper thickness. Shit, that's bad. Damn it. I just unplugged the planer while I was making that pass. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. And then let's crank it back down. 1, 2, 3. I really wish I could have my power ran through the concrete so that won't become an issue, because that does happen from time to time, and it's pretty annoying. Strictly because the cord for the planer is running like right here, and as I step across it, I have a tendency to unplug it. shop's not temperature controlled. I got a fan, and I do have a large electric heater up front. I plan to actually add a mini split. That's coming in the future. This past winter was definitely pretty cool out here. Now that it's gotten hot, I almost missed the winter cold. And did the stream restart again? I see we're at like 3 minutes. I could have sworn we're almost at like 2 hours. The stream restart for you guys? Again, my stream is showing like 4 minutes on my TV. Or is it still saying about like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours? Okay, yeah. See, again, that's that technology stuff I gotta figure out. So again, it's just showing that it's set at like 5 minutes. I could have sworn we're almost at the 2 hour mark. I just want to make sure when I end the stream, I'm not seeing like 3 different streams because I started one, I had to cancel it. This is the second one today. But looking at the timer, I just want to make sure they start a new one as well. Chance to end it myself, so I want to try to stay on top of that this time. But again, we probably got like 1 or 2 more passes. I think 2. And then I can rip and cut these for the doors. need to remove an 8. So it's definitely probably going to be 2 more passes. After this one. That is one reason why I would love the large industrial cleaner. Something that can take, massive passes and make this go a little bit faster. right, and this bag is full again. I think that's where we're going to end the stream, strictly because we're at the point where they fit. I just need another small pass. But again, that bag is full again, and I need to dump it. And again, they will go in there. They're just a little snug, so when it comes time for assembly, I wouldn't want to be fighting them. So I just need one more pass, very light pass on all these, and then we can go into the assembly. But that will probably be next stream. My phone is down to like 20%. So I want it to end up dying on me again. But we have, again, all the panels milled down to the proper thickness. Well, one pass minus the proper thickness. So another light pass, and all these will be good to go. Like you can see, it's going in there. But if I was to have every single panel like that, one, I'd be fighting during the assembly. And doing a glue up, you don't want to be doing that. So we'll take care of that in the next live, hopefully tomorrow morning / evening, and a little bit of snipe. But again, I always plan for a little bit of snipe. All these pieces are cut long. Yes, huge puzzle pieces. And yeah, all my pieces, whenever I do a project like this or go into milling, they're all cut long. And then, I cut them to actual size. My panels need to be like 21 inches, 21 and a half at the longest. Those are all 48-inch. And then I have some smaller doors that are like 19 or so. Rubik's Cube. All right, guys. I greatly appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. And hopefully you guys enjoyed. And hopefully if you guys join in with me tomorrow, we'll be slapping some doors together. So if you guys have enjoyed, smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Peace.